We start off with the difference between a relation and a function. A relation is an identified pattern between two variables that may be represented by ordered pairs, a table of values, or a graph or an equation. A function is any relation in which each value of the independent variable matches with exactly one value of the dependent variable. It can be represented through ordered pairs, as in this case, -2, 5, -1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 5. A table of values where you have these same ordered pairs plotted. Here is the graph form where we have y equals x squared plus 1 plotted, and this is y equals x squared plus 1 in equation form. So again, what is exactly the difference between a relation and a function? So again, the difference would be a relation is an identified pattern between two variables that may be represented in the following forms. So it's simply a pattern between two variables, whereas a relation is a pattern where the independent variable matches with exactly one of the dependent variable. So all functions are relations by definition, because all functions are identified patterns between two variables, but they're a specific kind of relation because it's a relation in which each value of the independent variable matches with exactly one value of the dependent variable. As a result, all functions are relations because all functions relate two variables, but not all relations are functions because not all relations have exactly one independent variable matching each dependent variable. If a relation has two dependent variables for any independent variable, it is not a function. If all the independent variables correspond with exactly one dependent variable, then the relation is a function. So here you see here, this is not a function because we have one independent variable corresponding to two dependent variables. This is a function because we have one independent variable corresponding to one dependent variable. So when you have one independent variable corresponding to only one dependent variable for every independent variable in the relation, then it is a function. But as soon as you have one independent variable that corresponds to two or more dependent variables in your relation, then that is not a function. Not a function. And that's all for the difference between a function and a relation. Be sure to visit our YouTube channel, MyMathEducator, for great videos. And like and subscribe for more great math videos. Also, visit our website, www.mymatheducator.com, where you'll be able to access our paid text lessons for a fee of $29.99 a year. If you want the same lessons in video format for free, covering the exact same content, head over to our YouTube channel, MyMathEducator. And now, feel free to click on the element on the screen to access the full-length lesson of the topic we just covered. Lesson 1, Functions, Domain, and Range. Alternatively, click on the playlist for the Grade 11 Functions course playlist. Happy studying!